Hi, fellow YouTubers.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Angela.
Today we brought you a new product that we've been mixing all day for you. And it is our creamy moisturizing shea butters. And we're going to go ahead and show you how to make these, and we're going to tell you the products you need. So stay tuned. So the items you're going to need to start off with your shea butter cream. You're going to need our shea butter, which I have two kinds. Olive oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil, castor oil, vegetable glycerin, and our vitamin E. I'm going to show you guys how to melt down your shea butter without having a mixer. I have the hot water that was boiling for about 10 to 15 minutes. The strainer in here, so I have a way to lift it up. I have a bowl in here. I'm going to pour my shea butter in here so I can start having it melt. You can turn your fire off at this time, but I'm just going to leave it on for just a little bit as I get the shea butter out of here. Alright, see, I got the shea butter in. Since it was a little hard, I'm going to use my knife to just dig it out of there. Doesn't this look delicious? It's kind of weird how it looks delicious. So now we're going to add all the ingredients to our shea butter. As you've seen, we melted it earlier, and I melted it a little too much, so I had to stir all this in together to get it like this. We got it real nice and thick for you, and now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients to it. So we're going to start off with our coconut oil, which I forgot to say earlier, but we're going to add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. No, 2 teaspoons of the coconut oil, I'm sorry. Alright, see, the coconut oil is nice and ready to go. So I'm going to grab a spoon from in here, and we're going to add some coconut oil to that. Look at that. I'm going to start to stir that in real quick. You can see it's just sitting in there. Okay. I'm going to add next our olive oil. I got Felipe. I'm going to add a little, like 1 teaspoon. Okay, that seemed like a little bit too much, but I like it that way. Then we're going to add our vegetable glycerin. I'm going to do about like 2 squirts really. 1, 2, a little bit more. Okay, but if you guys like, just do 2. And I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of this castor oil. So I'm just going to squirt it because my spoon is very full right now. Alright. Then we're going to put, you know, the good things like the food for our hair, the jojoba oil. Oh, sorry, this one's not even open yet. Wow, these bottles are harder to open than I thought. Okay. Oh. Okay, we got. If you guys like to measure, I try to do 1 tablespoon of everything except for the castor oil. I do a whole teaspoon and a half, and I do 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil. I'll leave the recipe down in the description bar. This one also is not open yet. I'm gonna put this in and come back and show you the mixture. So the last thing I added in there was the avocado oil. So I've added all these oils in there, and I already mixed it up a little bit to get the oils in here. And the last thing I'm going to add to it is my vitamin E for the enrichment of my skin or of my scalp. I'm going to add in there. Same thing, 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to apply it in there, and then I'm gonna stir this up all over again. And now it's really nice. This is basically my shea butter. My shea butter mix. This is the one I'm gonna use for like the, some people might call this the pudding for their hair. I'll use this for the heavy, like to get some weight on my hair. I'm gonna add just like my favorite, one of my favorite YouTubers, Natural. She makes two kinds, which is basically where I'm getting most of these ingredients from. That's what she does, the same thing. And I'm gonna keep one for my pomade that I'm gonna use like maybe twice a week to give my hair a little heavy to it. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of these oils to get my everyday use, like my light feathery use, to add to my hair to give it some silk and shine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a plastic bag and take some of this and put it in a container, and I'm gonna show you what I do with the rest to make my everyday use. I seen a fellow YouTuber do this. She grabbed a plastic bag similar to this. You can get a Ziploc, you can get any plastic bag. Just make sure when you're getting the shea butter in, you get it on one side of it. You just get it in there really nice. It's a less messy process. Getting in there as much as you can. Get a little heavy. Alright, that's about it. See, now we got this much in here. Now this is all I need for my everyday cream. So I'm gonna get it all the way in this bag. And don't worry if you get this over your hand or anything, any part of your body. That's one good thing about making these for yourself. You know that they're all natural. So you can put it on your skin, you can put it anywhere in your body, and you don't have to worry. So I closed the Ziploc bag just so I can get all of the little parts out. Kind of looks messy. I'm going to apply this to my skin so I can get it all out of my hands. Get that skin all moisturized. Look at that. Get it on those ashy elbows. You know how we all get those ashy elbows. Alright. Now, I'm going to grab a scissor and I'm going to cut right through here. And just like you see like in the bakeries, how they have that little scoop right here, we're going to make our own little scoop. See? I'm just going to cut right in here. The thing is about my shea butter, since I already mixed it, I was going to put it in this can 2 bottle, but it's not big enough. When I get a bigger one, I'm going to use this. The great thing is about this, I could put it right back in the container it came in. So I'm just going to cut it in. That's why I had put it in here earlier, because I was going to put it in here, but I'm going to put it right in here. I'm just going to cut the sides like this. Just like the bakeries do. And just apply it all in here. Look at that. That looks really nice and creamy. The noise might be disturbing, but it's really nice and creamy. And the best thing about this is you can also save this for next time, or you can, after you take a shower, you can get all of this out of here and put it all over your body and moisturize all over your body with this wonderful shea butter you just made. Because as we know, shea butter is good for everything. You can put it on your skin, you can put it in your hair. It's really good and moisturizing for our body. Alright, see, this is my twice a week daily shea butter that I'm going to use. I'm just going to cover it. And we're going to come back with the second part. Be right back. And now we're back. We're going to be making our creamy everyday use shea butter. I already made the fluffy one. I have it settling. I'm going to show you the difference at the end. But to this one, I'm going to add, I'm just going to add a little bit more of everything that I added, plus a little bit of sweet almond oil to give it more moisturized for my everyday use. Some people who have coconut milk might have the hard one. Mine is not hard. It's pretty nice and melted. But if you have the hard one, just put it in the microwave. Just let it melt just a little bit. So I'm going to add another like half to a teaspoon of coconut oil just to get that really cream effect going on. We're just gonna add that in there. Basically, we're just gonna add everything that we added just to make it a little bit more creamy, and plus a little sweet almond oil. I like to stir them in once as I go to get that really everything in there really nice. You can see it's getting really nice and creamy. Like I said, everything, this is the vitamin E. I'm just gonna do a little bit, put that in there. Got the jojoba oil. This time everything's open. This thing sprays really wildly. We don't need any more olive oil in there, so I'm going to put that to the side. A little bit more castor oil. And finally, I'm going to end it with a sweet almond oil. This is the moisturizing oil, and we need as much as this as possible. So we're going to put maybe a whole teaspoon of this. Like I said earlier, I don't do a lot of the measuring. I just go, well, I hadn't opened this one yet, so I'm going to open this now. If you watch my previous videos, I had gotten these products not like 2 days ago just to create all these good ingredients I found on YouTube and on the web. So I'm just creating it for you guys so you can, you know, have something, have a source like I did. So we're just gonna blend all this together here. And as you can see, once you start using this, you'll get your own hang of it. You'll see how much you need for your everyday use. But you'll see how much your hair loves this. So we've put everything in there so far. I'm gonna blend it real nice all together, and I'm gonna come back and show you the finished product between the fluffy pomade twice a week use to get that heavy weight to your hair, and the creamy fluffy everyday use to get just that moisturizer in your hair. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our finished product. This is our thick and fluffy Pomade-Type that you can use twice a week, you know, just to get that heavy weight, like I've said, to your hair, you know, to get that strong bounce. And this is our creamy everyday use. Both of them are very moisturizing because of the oils and the products that we just put in them. You can see the difference. This one is very thick and very fluffy, and this one right here is very creamy and mellowy, just gliding on your hand. So if you guys have any comments or any questions, just leave them down there, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.